I started off as a coach and then became a death doula. And then during the death doula program, I realized I had a bunch of grief. I didn't even know I had grief. And that's when I started exploring grief. Everything we love, we lose. But we grieve so much more than that. We grieve the parts of ourselves that were never loved, the bullied parts of ourselves. We grieve for unmet expectations, things we expected and didn't receive, like safety, belonging, dignity. If we didn't have those growing up, we have grief. We grieve for our ancestors. Our ancestors, like trauma gets passed down, so does grief. Everywhere there's trauma, there's grief. We grieve for the sorrows of the world. We all are carrying grief right now. We all have grief. I'm thinking of one other. I'm not remembering it right now, but it'll come to me in a minute. So we have all of this grief that we're running around with, and we don't even know what it is or how to do it. And what we have learned, it's all wrong. We get taught these 5 myths of grief. I call it brats. Stay busy. Go outside and play. Replace the loss. We'll get you a new one. Or, we've all heard, there's more fish in the sea. You have a broken heart, and people say, go get another one. There's more fish in the sea. A for grieve alone. Go to your room if you're going to cry. I'll give you something to cry about. T for time heals. Just give it some time. It'll get better with time. S for stay strong for others. I got to stay strong. I don't want people to know I'm sad. I can't go to the party and be sad. Or, you're the man of the house now. You got to be strong for your mom. These are the things we were taught when we're feeling sad. And all of those things prolong our healing. They don't help. Time heals is one of the hardest things that we have ever, it has hurt us the most, thinking that it's going to get better with time, because most of the time it gets worse with time. I mean, there's a certain amount of time where it does get better. Like while our brain is remapping the loss and you're trying to figure out that, time does make it a little better. But after that, 9 months-ish, time starts to make it worse. And then you're feeling worse the second year. And you're like, what's wrong with me? It's supposed to be feeling better, and I'm feeling worse. And we start doubling down on our grief. We start feeling sad that we're still sad. Or we feel angry that we're angry, or we're anxious that we're anxious. We double down on our emotions with grief. All of a sudden, we're in this spiral that we can't seem to get out of because we're sad that we're sad. We're sad that we're grieving. So we're doubling down on it. So that's what I help people do, is get out of this cycle of sadness, this cycle of grief on top of grief. And I'll tell you what grief needs. This is what you need when you're grieving. Time in nature. Spending time with nature somehow helps us see that we're connected. We're connected to the trees and the stars, and we're not that different. And we start to feel more connected to the loss that we had, whatever that loss is. Grief needs to be witnessed and acknowledged. I don't feel happy. I feel sad. And then to someone's sadness, you say, I'm here with you. I can't help you. Like, we can't help someone's feelings. We can't fix grief. We have to witness it in just loving kindness. And that's what we do. There's no making sense of things. There's no reason for something. The at least sentences aren't helpful. At least they're in a better place. At least she's not in pain. At least you had time with them. I mean, don't say that. It's not helpful. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I want to be here. Let's have tea together. I don't mind if you're sad. I want to witness your sadness. And then the acknowledgement, that's what healing So witnessing, acknowledging, being time in nature, that's what grief needs. A daily practice. That this space here is what grief needs. A daily practice. If you're grieving, come here and be witnessed in your grief and have a daily practice, movement. Whatever that daily practice is, whether it's a walking, drawing, painting, journaling, but it's a daily thing that you come to over and over again so that when these waves of grief, because grief is feral, you don't know when to expect it, when that happens, you are stable in your daily practice. That's some of the things that grief needs to heal. Anyways, I don't want to take up too much of your time today, but I wanted to say thank you so much for this space. And thank you, Ronald, for such a beautiful presentation in the songs. And I wanted to sing along. I wanted us to sing along. And please come if you have any questions you want to speak with me. I'd love to talk to you and meet you. Thank you.